y'all excuse how I look. Guys, I am picking up my very first Draiver delivery. We are picking up an Amazon vehicle. So yeah, we have an Amazon vehicle. Yeah, guys, so we just picked up this Amazon vehicle. This is what it looked like. Okay, so we're riding this car for about an hour or whatever. We are delivering this car, and our trip is about an hour. I think we're gonna need gas, so I'm gonna try to figure out the gas situation with Draiver, and I'm gonna update you guys. But yeah, we're delivering an Amazon SUV, or a little bit bigger than that, whatever you call these big box trucks. But yeah, guys, I'll definitely let you know how it goes. Okay, so what's going on, everybody? I just picked up this massive Amazon truck. We picked it up and we delivered this truck about an hour away from our pickup, guys. This is our very first Draiver delivery. So yeah, guys, we in this thing. There's a little glare, so yeah, it was actually pretty fun driving this vehicle. I just requested a Uber Scoober back to my car, so I guess I will sit in this AC and charge my phone until my Uber Scoober gets here. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys about my experience. This pickup took longer than what it should. I'm not gonna lie. I believe I arrived at the pickup location close to 3, and it's like 6. This order is only really paying 29 bucks, but I wanted to just get the experience. It was supposed to take 1 hour, guys, and here's the T. So I get to the warehouse. They give Draiver gives you the VIN number and basically just tells you to go find the vehicle. Like, they didn't give any much instructions beyond that. So here I am. I have the VIN number. I'm at the location. The warehouse associates, managers, all included, did not know that a vehicle was being picked up. They told me there are like 8 different businesses within the warehouse, so I need to know the name of the business that I'm picking up with so they can find that information. So I called Draiver. Draiver tells me, I can't give you the name of the client. It's totally confidential, but I'll give you the name of the third party that's sent for the pickup, and the people did not even recognize the third party. So here I am picking up a vehicle. I am forbidden to know the name of the client, and no one knows that a vehicle is being picked up. So I'm like, okay, let's get realistic. Come on, let's get realistic. And I was like, look, let's do this. How about you go give me some information that I need to complete this pickup? So I got in contact with the third party that requested the vehicle, and they gave me more information, like go over to a kiosk, put this code in, the key pops out. And when I told the associates, even one of the ones that told me they had no idea what I was talking about, was like, oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. The kiosk is over here. So mind you, at this point, I had been sitting there for about 45 minutes. Long story short, I get to the kiosk, get the key. They tell me where the vehicle is. I go to my vehicle to get my things, retrieve my things, and proceed to pick up the vehicle. With Draiver, you have to take a picture of how many miles the car has, how, the gas level, and you have to take a picture of the actual car. Yeah, so you have to take a picture of the actual vehicle. Yeah, so you have to take a picture of the actual vehicle. So That is exactly what I did. And when I did that, I realized, oh, this car is actually out of gas. So the car was like 20 something miles to E. The drop off was like 30 something miles away. So I'm like, look, we're not going to be able to start this drop off when we don't have enough gas to finish. So I called them and I'm like, yo, the car's out of gas. Actually, I reached out to the third party service people because I thought they may have information. They tell me, yo, just use your own money and Draiver is going to reimburse you. So I'm like, yo, no, we're not doing that. I said, I'm not using my own money because they gave me this card that I should be able to use. Long story short, I contact Draiver by text live support, and they actually do have money loaded onto the card. Come to find out, the card has unlimited balance for gas. They just told me to keep the receipt. They gave me the zip code that I would be using if I ever had to enter a zip code, because I should always charge credit on this card. So I said, great, sounds great. I put gas in the car. Then, okay, so as I'm pulling up on the gas station, I noticed that I am riding this car on the park brake. So I had a trouble fiddling with the park brake to get the car out of like park. So I'm like literally driving the car while the park brake is engaged, and I figured it out. As I was leaving the gas station, I figured out how to get the car out of like the park brake like situation. So that was good. Now, mind you, the trip took longer than expected. Also because I had my GPS on avoid highways. Because when I'm driving my car, I have some things I need to fix on my car. So I just decided that I was just going to try to avoid highways as much as possible. But I did not remember to turn that feature off for this particular delivery. It didn't bother me too much. Hopefully it doesn't bother Draiver too much. I actually enjoy driving the vehicle a little slowly on the back streets. There's some things that I needed to think about anyway. I had got like some really tough news earlier today. So just kind of sitting back, driving, and just kind of like vibing, you know, to myself. I didn't have the music on, but just like in my own head actually was a little therapeutic. So I was glad I was able to take a good drive in a car that's not mine. And just have some time to like think and reflect. So right now I inside of the app it says that you can request an Uber to pick you up. The good thing about that feature is that I thought I would have to actually physically call Uber, but literally I pressed the button that says like request the Uber, and then it said confirm the pickup location. So the dot was like, this is where you are. And yeah, it actually called the Uber for me. After I did that, a phone call came in and was like, your Uber is 10 minutes away. So I was like, cool, finally, that is great, love it. And yeah, so that was our process. Okay, so I have completed a ride outside of like me getting back to my car from Uber. I'll let you guys know how that part goes. But overall, I do like the experience. Now that I know how to take this particular vehicle off a brake, you know, now that I know how to use the gas card, now at that particular location, now I know how to get into the car. And I know to take my GPS off of avoid highways. I am pretty sure that once everybody get things together, like everything, if things were operating smoothly, this ride should have took at least an hour, a little bit under an hour. Just pick up the car and go is my goal. Some of the things as far as delays were not just my fault. A lot of the delays, especially at the pickup, as we just talked about, was between the third party person and Draiver. They just didn't have everything together. So hopefully pretty soon they'll get it all together. So when I go to pick up the car, it's literally a pick up and go situation. But outside of that, I do like the experience. I like the drive. I like the pay if it was for that 1 hour. Um, Again, we talked about the delays. On my part, it was just like driving with avoid highways, so that therefore I just took the back streets. I'm pretty sure that cost me about 30-45 minutes, so I'm not going to put it all on Draiver, but I will put that hour that I had to wait at the pickup on them, as well as the fact that I didn't know how to use the card. That little 30-minute delay, I'll put that on them as well. So I learned some things. Things should go smoother. Would I try this again? Yes. I'll just have to make sure I have plenty of time in the day. And as long as I have plenty of time in the day, I'm pretty sure I can do another one of these, guys. But hey, I just wanted to bring you some content on my first Draiver ride. Yeah, I'm finna get out. I'm about to get out and wait on this Uber. And I'm gonna see you guys when I get back to my pickup, my car. Okay, guys, so I have made it back to my vehicle, and I have ended the Draiver trip. It took me like 40 something minutes in an Uber just to get back to my vehicle, guys. This has been like all doggone day for 29 bucks. Like I was talking about, we had some preventable delays and maybe just some, like, you know, this is my first trip type of delays, but even so, I think they should up their pay, seriously. I do like the drive, and I like the, you know, experience of driving. Will I do it again? Yeah, I mean, now that I know a little bit and I can cut off some time at the pickup, I'll do it again. And, you know, there's some things that I would avoid that we talked about personally, but outside of that, we're done. So I hope you guys love this video. If you like the video, give us a like, so that we know that you like this type of content. If you guys want to be a part of the family, subscribe to the channel. How big we're gonna get, only God knows. And then also, if you guys want to get content from us as soon as we drop a video, hit the bell notification button. It looks like a bell, and every time we drop content, you will be the first to know. Outside of that, I'll see you guys on the next video.